Peace, everyone. Doshon Farad, still here in Washington, D.C. at Howard University, covering the Blackburn Student Center protest. We have with us an icon of the civil rights and black liberation struggle, the Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson, Sr. We're going to be speaking with him just for a few minutes. Always wonderful. Reverend Jackson, how are you?
President Frederick.
Yes.
A 3-hour meeting. And he's obsessed with students leaving the building. They're going to leave until the demands are addressed.
Yeah.
He agreed in that meeting one-on-one. He would tell students you won't be expelled. He said they knew that. They were saying that he would be willing to go to all the 12 dormitories. He would be willing to go with the students to check and see if they were functioning properly. No mildew, no mold. If they were, he'd be fixed immediately. Thirdly, he was willing to convey to the provost, those who have been protesting, that behind their classwork, he couldn't tell them what to do because of indicate that. But then as soon as I go into class, it's just rotating who's in the building and doing the protest. As soon as a very focused agenda, they're nonviolent, they're disciplined. They're not burning down buildings, they're not threatening to burn down. And so it came down to, will he agreed to write down what he committed to. And President Reverend Richardson, Dean of Religion at the school, and I, on Sunday days, we met with him. He agreed to exempt them from expulsion, to deal with the housing issue. Then he agreed to deal with the staying in school in good graces. I think that his last one was, if he does that, will they leave the building? Well, if that's in writing, it's a case that can be argued. But they're not going to leave it just on an empty promise. There's a crisis in confidence here. It can be overcome, but there must be a willingness for him to meet. I think his lawyers are complicating the situation. You know, they're going to end up bringing in the military on these students. Happened before. I was here in 1989. The military came in. The SWAT teams on top of buildings. They talking them down. 2018, they were back again, SWAT teams. That happens this time, the thing will explode. There's a growing feeling among students that a kind of sinking feeling. We voted for Biden and House and Senate to be in power. Trump's the national vote. Yet they're not there with voting rights. We're losing members of Congress. There's also they're not going to support free education for schools. The issue of paid family leave, issues that matter to black people in a big way. Let me say there's external issues that are also impinging on the system. The students really represent the angst of America today. They're not cutting deals with Biden. And the issues they raise are very valid issues. They must be dealt with. I think that schools, more houses, of course, there's now more Spelman in Atlanta University. I've been asked to come down to Atlanta. It's fierce to other black colleges around the country. I said to him, as President Howard, you have an unusual platform. People were asked, the Congressional Black Caucus, 65 members strong, and the Latino Caucus, speak with them, progressively join them. He can speak to the House of Representatives. He can get a state of black and brown education around America. The 45 billion, they cut 45 billion down to 3 billion. He could lay out, he would do it 45 billion. It make him the top educator in the country. So I said, eagles should not fly, should not run with rabbits. Eagles fly high. These students, their protest, sometimes the language is not convey the message. The message is we're hurting. They represent that pain and that possibility.
Okay, well, I appreciate, thank you very much for joining us, Reverend Jesse Jackson. We wish you much success. You heard it from our brother, civil rights, black liberation struggle icon, the Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson, Sr., right here at Howard University in the Blackburn Center, where we are covering the student protest. This is week 3 of the protest. I'll be keeping you updated. Hotep.